Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MBTV. My name is Captain. Last time you regular host on the channel. I'm joined tonight once again by the lovely Persil Bloom. How are you doing?
Hello, Last. Thank you. I'm doing fine. It's wonderful weather outside. Lots of sunshine. So yeah, great day.
In sunny Germany?
Indeed.
Well, it's already night over here in the Middle East. The sun has set on the Anatolian plateau, and it's a pleasant sort of nice temperature at the moment. I think it was actually a little bit too hot today, but we've been having a lot of rain in Ankara at the moment, which is very, very rare for this time of year.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Here it's perfect because it's warm with the sun, but you still have a slight wind, so it's a cool breeze. So it's really perfect.
Nice. Wow. I like.
And
we often have casters advertising the places they come from. Aaron Wynn's always talking about Wales. Now you're trying to get people to come have holidays in Germany. I see your plan here.
Yeah, come to the Gamescom.
On the German tourist board. Definitely do go to Gamescom, obviously. I'll be there. I can't wait to get back to Germany, actually. I love Germany. It's a great place. I love the people. And
yeah, many are really cool.
obviously not all of them. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Yes, many are very good. And I'm loving my Germans in the Warband scene right now. Scar today putting up that fantastic thread, posting all the Benedetto points of all the players in the AE We Don't You match last night. It's a great thread. If you go into the ECL sub forum, it's got like a list of everyone's Benedetto points who played in that match and everything, and the total Benedetto points, like of each player in each set. It works out like over 6,000 or something ridiculous like that. It's just insane. It was such a high level game. Tonight we've got a slightly different game
really
lined up. Perhaps a slightly lower level game, but still could be very interesting, I think. The Acht Monuren versus Thunders. What are you thinking about this one, Persil?
I am not sure who has an advantage here. I think both teams are not the most... well, they're still finding themselves, and I think it will be... I hope for a close match, that's what I can say. And I hope that they get their players, because nothing is more unfortunate if you can't play with your best roster. And I just heard from them that they will come to the server now, so that's a good thing.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure they'll be in here
team might arrive soon. I think it's a little bit unfortunate that they will play Desolation Valley, because I think both teams are not really the strongest on an open map. Thunders is arriving too,
well, I guess
so
that's kind
we can...
That's cool in a way as well, because that's going to push them to their limits now. When we see them playing on a situation which they're both not really comfortable with, maybe it'll sort of even itself out, and we'll see some interesting plays and approaches to that sort of difficulty.
Yeah, that's true. That's really true.
I've just realised I made a slight mistake on the stream. Actually, the factions are not the ones displayed on the stream. The map's right, it's Desolation Valley and Mountain Fortress, but it's actually going to be North vs Vegas on Desolation Valley and Roderick vs Sarana's on Mountain Fortress. I'm going to quickly change that
That's very
while we're
true.
streaming.
Okay, I take the chance and say viel Glück für die Acht Monuren and Virginia Thunders.
Wow, that's awesome.
And you get compliments for your voice here in the chat on the server. Thunders are very funny, very cute, nice people.
Who are they complimenting?
You.
Well,
I don't know,
really?
I think they started with me and then they said that your voice is also very pretty.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That's fantastic. I think they might be trying to charm us there.
But we're just neutral observers. We can't do anything about this.
We can't fall victim to the charms of Thunders?
Yeah.
Even a little bit?
No.
Not
Only
even a tiny bit?
Maybe if we can create omens, like apparently AE is believing strong into them. If we could maybe provoke some thunders over this Warband map, maybe then.
Well, I tell you what,
they believe in their victory.
There have been thunderstorms in Ankara all week, and they're continuing on this week. It is so true. With the rain, when it rains in Ankara, often it comes with thunderstorms as well. It's such a weird thing. They're really common in Ankara. Whereas in England, it was so rare, and we get so excited. Like whenever there's a thunderstorm, we all gather by the window. We're like watching the thunder fall, and we're counting every time. Every time there's a, like, I don't know if you do this in Germany as well, but when you see lightning, you start counting, and however long it takes between when you see lightning and you hear the thunder sound, that difference is how many miles away it is, apparently.
That's true, yeah, you need to count.
as soon as
and
you
then
see it,
you
yeah.
know the difference.
That's like
the distance.
That's like in the top 10 fun things we can do in England. But in Ankara,
Aw.
in Turkey, they don't even bother. It's like such a common occurrence here.
But it's really rare in Germany too, and that's why it was such a big deal. Do you know Rock am Ring? That's a huge music festival, and it was just last week, and there was a big thunderstorm too, and
Oh, really?
30 people got hurt.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow,
it was
Jesus.
really a big thing.
It's a tragedy. Well,
Imagine if you're just in a tent, you know, and then like a
When was
thunderstorm
this?
over you. A week ago, last week.
could this be another omen?
Weekend. You mean in Germany? Oh my god, the thunder is damaging German people. Oh no, no, no,
No,
no,
an omen for the match.
No. Yeah, I know, I know. Like the thunderstorm is damaging German people, so I am a little bit biased. I talked to the leader from them, and he was really nice. And I think that this is a clan where they are friends, like real friends. He said, for example, when they have a training, they call each other by their real names. Like they don't say Schnuffel and Vincent and so on.
Yeah,
They say their real first names.
Bro, do that as well.
And yeah, they know each other very well, and that's always nice to see. I really like that. And
Yeah.
they founded it. I think they founded it a few years ago, so it's not like they just came around the corner last week or something.
That's true.
They
They've
have
been in
a
the last
long
few
clan
WNLs.
history.
Although they haven't been too successful so far in other competitions. I think 27th is where they came in the last WNL. But they're a team that's just been around for a long time, and they'll commit to things. I think there's some confusion about where we're all from. In chat, at least, they're having a bit of a debate over it. I am English, but because I work for Tailworlds, I live now in Ankara in Turkey, which is obviously part of the Anatolian Plateau. Perzel Bloomer is from Germany.
And yeah, I'm from Germany. South.
That's a
of
lovely
Germany.
accent. Lovely accent will indicate Baden-Württemberg.
Thank you. Baden-Württemberg, exactly. I will play in the. No. I am actually Borussia Dortmund fan, BVB,
Oh, really?
because I grew up there. Yeah, I was born here, then I grew up in Dortmund, and then I came back down here.
Oh,
So-
I'm not happy about that.
Aw, come on.
I love Stuttgart. I mean, I'm not a football fan at all, but I went to see a Stuttgart game when I was on a German exchange once, and it was probably the best football game I went to, maybe joint with this other one I went to one time. And I'm not really a big fan, but it was so much fun. There was just a guy just screaming the whole match, and everyone was getting really excited. No one was even paying attention to the football. It was just great fun. Like I really enjoyed the atmosphere.
I think that's a thing with these huge sport events. It's also just about being together with people who enjoy
exactly.
the same thing, right? And that's what we like here in the esports scene as well.
In Turkey,
That's
though,
what
there's
I really
so much
enjoy.
violence around football, which is just so horrible to see.
I heard that! A friend of mine got
so
actually
stupid.
stabbed with a
Jesus
knife.
Christ. What, in Turkey?
Just on the way to the stadium, yeah.
So stupid. Real idiots.
Yeah.
And like,
They were standing in the line to get in, and boom, someone from the side just randomly stabbed around him, and my friend got hit then in the leg.
they're
so
really
horrible.
stupid about football in Turkey. It's honestly, it's a big mark of
We
shame, to
might-
be honest.
We might have a slight problem here because no one apparently has the admin tools, admin PB and stuff. Like we're still looking at Village, which is definitely not the map which is going to be played.
Do we have a referee?
Is there
coming in?
no referee? They're asking me if I can do that, but I actually don't have the ECL admin stuff.
Well, I certainly don't want to do it, as I'm managing this stream as well. I guess I could give you admin. People may not be happy with that. But
Yeah, but I don't have the... Or is it implemented in the streamer mod? Because, I mean, right now I
yeah,
have
it
the
is
streamer
implemented. In the
mod,
stream
so...
mod, it's implemented. There you go. I
Oh,
just,
yeah.
if you wouldn't mind doing that, then you would be the hero of the day.
Oh, wait, I think Vincent's might do it.
Okay.
I can maybe quickly just switch now so they can start to warm up on the right map.
Oh, as for Arwen, by the way, she is actually Welsh technically, but she's dropped the accent. So just that people were questioning where Arwen is from also. And Turkey is cool, yeah. Ismar has asked me about it. It's a cool place. I mean, it has its problems. Football fans being one of them. And it's not the only problem.
But that's also not the only country who can say that, so...
No, it's true.
I think some people misuse huge sport events just to live out their anger or stuff like that, which is very unfortunate.
Well, yeah, it is. But I mean, at the same time, I think, for example, in Czech Republic, they have sort of organised fights, basically. And it's very brutal, and it's not something I really, would want to get involved in at all. But
Indeed, yeah. Ooh.
And they're very violent, I think, as well. But they do have rules, like they won't kick someone when they're down and that sort of thing. It's sort of, there's mutual, there's consent there at least to just have a big kind of group fight. And I can kind of at least respect that, because they're not doing it on the street. They meet up in a field somewhere, out of the way of like trouble. They don't bother other people. It's people who want to fight, which maybe that's not the best thing or the healthiest thing or anything I'd recommend for anyone. But if you do want to do it, I think that's a pretty respectable way of doing it. Anyway, and there are rules, like you can always back out, but people do get really hurt.
Yeah, but I mean, rules are a good guidance line, but some people need to be reminded about them every now and then.
Yeah, I'm sure there are.
Well, I guess if they want it, they have to take the risk as well.
Yeah, it's something that they get into.
Something that might be interesting about Thunders, I heard that they are actually united from 2 clans. Like Thunders was there before, but Leo, I don't know how to say the name. I'm so sorry.
I would say Leo.
Yeah, he's there now, and his clan basically got how do you say that? Involved into Thunders or something like that. Like they entered the Thunder clan.
Absorbed, maybe you could say.
Absorbed. So they have
merged
a lot of players now. Merged with, that's a good word. And I'm really happy to see that Ziloni is playing. So this time they will have their good calf player. I think he was really missed yesterday. Maybe someone saw the match yesterday.
Yeah, we saw them play in their Polish Cup match yesterday.
Yeah.
Which is
Thunders versus Illuminati.
They got pretty heavily beaten, actually.
That's true, yeah. Especially on Revelin Village. And I think the map that will be played today, Desolation Valley, is even more open, so you would need even more calf.
That's true, but you mentioned as well that Monuren don't feel too comfortable on the open maps either.
Yeah, that's true, but I'm not so sure why. I think them is just not so happy with that map because they don't know it so well yet. But I think DAM actually has enough calf to deal with it. So they just need to get some experience on that map.
That's fair enough then. I want to bring up the bracket here quickly. Well, not the bracket, because this is it's a ladder basically. That's how the ECL is played. This is the tournament basically for teams that didn't quite make it into the ECS, or were knocked out very early on in the ECS. I've had a lot of interesting results this week. You can see them on the screen. You can also see the overall league table at current. The Turk Warriors of Quipland up at the top with 3 wins in 3 games, but there's only 2 teams that have managed to achieve that feat, which is really interesting. I think you'd expect probably more after 3 weeks normally, but it's already gone down to just 2 after Knights of Malta and Fortunate Fustigators, or FF. They had a draw in this week.
So you can say that the skill level is quite dense, like together,
yeah, pretty
very
balanced.
close. Yeah, that's true. I saw that Tally actually made a few interviews with all the leaders. Well, he's trying. I think he didn't get all of them yet. And it was interesting to see.
And they're all very good, yeah.
Really a lot, yeah. And there was one question: who do you think is who's the best team, so to say, who will be top 3? And there were very many different answers. So that also proves the point.
Lots of varied opinions about where strength lies in the tournament. I always think that's very important for a tournament. A tournament has to answer questions. If you know who's going to win, then it's kind of a bit less exciting, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's always most interesting when it's answering questions. And there's a lot of questions about where the strengths of these teams lie, because
I couldn't say before now. I can't say who will win this now. So I'm really excited to see who will take this home tonight.
Yeah, but both teams have struggled so far in the tournament. They actually both lost both their games so far.
Okay. So one of them will be more happy tonight.
Well, it could be a draw, and then they'll both be
half happy.
Oh, happy, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, we are on the right map now, so it should start soonish, I think.
Yeah, I think we sorted out the admin situation.
It will be Nords versus Veigir. On such an open map, I will give the advantage to Veigir. If it's used right. I mean, you should take a few archers on Veigir's side to have the advantage that the faction is offering you.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that as well. But Nords can be very strong on this map as well.
Nords on the other side, yeah. If you can take advantage of the cav jabs, we saw that, like lately it gets really more and more popular to use these jab cavs. If they can get stuff done, it's really amazing.
And you can take a couple of infantry on this map as well, and that can be really effective as Nords. We saw WQ playing against Bro. I mean, they were able to basically dominate on both sides of this map. So I don't think that it's like too imbalanced or anything.
Yeah, I think the Nord archers are a little bit. They are not so strong. Like,
yeah,
you cannot
that's
really
where I think
get
the key difference lies.
One-hit kills, but you can still support. You can still interrupt someone, and then if the inf is close, they can finish them off.
There are some players that can do a lot of work with the longbow as well. The Nordic longbow. It's not something which most people prefer to choose because it's kind of pretty slow, not very accurate. There are players who can make it work pretty well. You get pretty good speed on the arrow as well, which just makes it quite useful. It's quite good for taking down cav, and on a big open map like this.
Yeah, that's why I think you should still at least take 2 archers, also as Nords.
Yeah,
it's just so important. If one goes down and then you have no more archer left, that's really not good. And also I think this map is also a map that that favors a lot about of the new flag system, like that the flag doesn't spawn at the same place again, because on this map you can really adjust to that. If the flag spawned in the village, you can set up between the broken ruin and the higher spawn there, like in this forest ruin area, and be close to those 2 flags. I hope that they take advantage of that. I'm curious to see that. That's something to look out for.
It certainly is. I'm sure the teams we're playing so many different tournaments, especially THG, are going to be very familiar with the flag mechanics as well. So I'm expecting them to play it pretty smartly to quite a high level. Yesterday
they had a few surprising stuff, right? Like they choose 5 inf on Reverend Village as Rodart, which is somehow uncommon. So I'm curious to see if they will do similar things here. They also took a 2-hander, and I heard in your other stream that Eamon was very excited about that.
Well, I love to see 2-handers taken as well. I do think they're underused in the scene. I say it all the time. I think they have more utility than people offer them. I think, to be honest, I think the main reason they're not used is just the price of them. Maybe if they're a little bit cheaper, then we might see a few more. Because they can have such a devastating effect, especially when you get into one-on-ones and things like that. They give you a huge advantage. And the damage is massively helpful as well.
It could be maybe good if you have a few inf with war spears, and then you have 1 inf who can be dedicated 2-hander. If he just takes, instead of a spear, you can take a 2-hander, something like that. If it's going well and they have... Oh, it's Re-end Live. I think it's time for the map intro.
No, let's hit it. Okay, we are now live and into this game of mount&blade Warband with the Acht Monuren starting in the very first round as the Nordic side, playing with 2 infantry, 3 archers and 3 horsemen against THD, who are rolling 6 cav.
Wow.
with 2 archers. It's going to be Ziloni and Polishek. Now, why isn't Ziloni playing Cav?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh god, that is so
So
weird.
do they have an even bigger issue with no archers now? So finally the Cav arrives and they put him into archers.
It's very odd, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Maybe he's just a bit of an all-round star of their team. Now, okay. We have one Dragoon here for... Oh!
Ooh.
Early kill. Alienowski.
Oh, that was a jab. Winnie Pooh's Cav. So, nice jab kill.
That was going to hit him right in the back of the neck there. He's stuck. Stuck to the ground against the wall. Damn patrolling actually as Cav pretty effectively. Winnie Pooh riding around there.
Three
So,
archers
Winnie Pooh's
as
going to switch
north.
horses there. Interesting. Yeah, it might be a little bit overkill, but we'll see how it plays out. Damn now with a player advantage, the flag has spawned in the low
Right in
area.
front of them. Yep, they have a nice crossfire set around it.
Yeah, that is true. It's only going to get more dangerous here.
The
As
dragoons
Dan's
from
spread out
Thunders
players.
going to the flag, dismount there. Kajoj is not sure, but he will dismount now too, I think. Or not.
Might be forced to dismount in a bit because he's getting peppered by those archers. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he thinks
He
better
should
of-
ride him
yeah, oh my
behind the
god.
stone. And
That was very reckless dismounting.
risky.
So they're now raising that flag. And well, I think the damn Cav are going to come in here pretty soon. Zero only picking up 1 kill against Adrian early doors there. In comes Winnie Pooh and, well, slightly poor awareness there by these THG Dragoons. So you've got to be very, very careful. In comes the Imp of Dam as well, and now THG need the support. It's not there quite yet. In it comes though. In comes Strict and Kokos, both getting kills there very, very quickly.
Yeah, nice capper.
And advantage THG, but the double kill now from Dudu. Takes over the flag,
versus
immediately bringing down both those Dragoons. Well, it's very, very close at this point. THG got to dismount and go
Yeah.
for this flag, I think, eventually, but Dudu
Still-
currently raising it. And in comes Polishek to deal with it. Oh, the jump slash from Dudu there!
Nice.
And this is why you call this guy a key player.
Indeed.
3 against 4.
Oh,
Balian is brought
down.
down. But it's not over yet. Dudu.
Yeah.
Duking it out. I think it's gonna be very hard for him to win this round because there are THG players with high health close to the flag. He will do what he can though.
Yeah, 8 seconds
I
left.
think he's out of
even
time,
the
yeah.
flag is
Finished off by
higher.
Ziloni there.
Yeah.
And Ziloni himself picking up 3
So,
kills.
Ziloni key player, but not in the role I thought he would be.
Yeah, not in the role that anyone I think thought he would be.
Yeah, but he picked up 3 kills, so really nice. Nice there. Their setup seems to work. Veigar,
6
very
Cav.
strong. Yeah, the cat from Veigar is also very strong, so really nice.
It's interesting because it's something that we often don't really see the sort of lower level teams playing. 6 Cav tactic. It's normally something only the highest high level teams play. I mean, even kind of like second tier teams are often playing like 5 Cav or 4 Cav with like maybe a couple of Imp.
It's also very different from yesterday, right? I talked to Vincent, the leader from the Acht Monuren, and he said that they actually watched the stream yesterday and they tried to analyze it and to prepare
Oh, wow, so
from
that-
what they saw.
They probably shouldn't
So
have
now,
done that.
and Ziloni says, poof poof. The room would say, pew pew.
First kill coming in there from THD. In spite of losing a player very, very early on there. Not forgetting
Yeah,
that
right?
Alienowski was
Yeah.
taken out very, very early on.
They didn't let them bother that and just played their stuff and it worked out.
Damn Dudu looking pretty strong though.
Oh, I like that Dam is trying to take the ruin here, the broken windmill.
Well,
Since the
Damn needs to
flag
make sure they're not
spawned there.
too far down. I think actually they're pretty far back. I mean, if you look at where Schnuffle is, he's a long way away from that forest flag spawn down here. It would make sense for him to start moving up, I think. If it spawns down here, they could, but there's every chance that it won't.
Ah, yeah, that's true. It's a little bit a gamble, right? Like
Yeah.
you try to...
Whereas like
the
THD,
thing-
THD could move over pretty easily. I mean, firstly they have all the mobility of the Dragoons.
Calf. Yeah, indeed, that's true. Oh, and it is the flag in the forest. So
Okay, so it's a big,
Schnuffel has a long way in front
really
of it.
does, yeah. And you know, not just Schnuffel either. There's a lot of players that have got quite a long road to get up there. So does Zango and Chunky walking up a big slope right now.
I would call him Schnuffel, by the way.
Schnuffel,
It's
sorry.
a very cute name.
Schnuffel.
It's something very cuddly and stuff. Yeah, yeah. You can call your teddy bear like that. I hope he's not hating me for that.
Well, he named himself.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, well, he killed that from Zuloni. Adrian is taken down there. I'm going to start engaging Zuloni.
But Schnuffel
melee.
takes it back. Yeah,
Schnuffel.
brings it back. Schnuffel. Now you irritated me. Look how much influence you have over me. The flag is really high up though, like really, really high. I think a few more seconds and it could be. The
that's a very
Dodo
good
is
point,
going
actually.
to
Yes,
the
you're
flag
raising
now.
it.
Whoop. Yeah,
Oh no,
that's
it doesn't make it in time. Oh, it's a bit of
Nope.
it's a bit of a mistake there from Dam, to be honest. I mean, they could have got there
And
earlier.
Yeah, yeah, but I think that these 6 calves did everything to stop them, to distract them, to make it hard for them to
Yeah,
bounce.
it's a fair point. But I mean, it was partly a mistake from Dam there by just camping so far back on the map. Like as we saw, like they were basically behind the flag that was close to them. Even they were like really, really far away. I don't think they can really
Yeah,
get away with
that's
that.
true.
It's not like a map like Sandy Bush where you can just play it from anywhere on the map and move for an assault on the
there's-
flag.
There's something I always wanted to ask. I always forget to try this out. I have to try this out on our server. Is it actually a difference to run uphill? Because look, they were down there and they had to run the whole hill up. Does that slow them down?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So maybe that's also a disadvantage then in that moment.
Yeah, it's something they needed to consider really. Vinny Pooh's taking a hit early on,
Oh yeah, down to 30%.
but Dam is starting to play aggressive right now. Polish Shake's a bit vulnerable here, but he does have support from his THG Cav. It's going to back off in any case.
But this is a little bit weird because this time they don't need to be this aggressive because the flag will spawn in the village or down here at the broken windmill.
Possibly just a bit of frustration, and we have got a bit of a scuffle going on up here by this ruin. And Dam engaging the THG Cav. Shrek is taken down,
Nice job, good.
and Duzinski looks like a little bit vulnerable there as well. Does escape with his life.
At the windmill is also a fight, but
So Duzinski under a lot of pressure though right now. But he's getting work done here with Junkie. Kokosh does manage to get out of there with his life, but Junkie able to pull out his bow now. 2 archers left here against just the one of THG. That's going to be a difference.
that's true.
But Dam goes Balian,
And
and now it's just 1 horseman left for Dam in Adrian, and that could be a big, big problem for these guys. But he's getting work done. Immediately brings down Ayanowski there. Oh, and the double kill there for Adrian. That was a great bump
Nice.
bounce. 1 cab's enough apparently for Diak Monuren. When it's
Oh, they-
Adrian,
2-player advantage. The flag spawns right in front of them.
it's a good flag
I
for Dam
don't
as
think-
well here.
That's true, that's very true. I guess this will be hard for Topics. He might try to do a Dante.
Oh,
and
but
survive
Adrian is
on the
dismounted.
flag.
Takes a big hit there as well. And Single goes down. Dam got to be careful here. Kokosh moves in, but he's unsupported. Duzinski's taken down, but Kokosh finishes off Dudu.
3 versus 2.
Another crucial
4.
kill.
Oh, 2.
It's 2 versus 4 now, but very, very low health on the
I
Dam
see.
side.
Delone is far away.
And it's taken by Adrian. Disaster right now, Duzinski. He's brought down, but well, Ziloni's a very long way away. He's got to start running towards that flag right now. He can't just keep shooting, surely. He recognises
he
that and moves in.
noticed.
He has time though. He has plenty of time for this fight. Taking the
Both
warbow, such an
done.
interesting choice there as well.
Ah, it's a beautiful
Aiming for
ball.
feet, but he recognises he has to move into melee. A difficult fight that he's taking right now. And does he have time? That's the question. They can hold their shields. 40,
I like this.
45
but
seconds.
40 seconds. Minutes.
we are still seeing some aggressive play here from Jack Monroe. But he doesn't have much time there. If he had an axe, this would be a very different fight.
Ah, it's beautiful how Ziloni is dancing between them. Adrian
But he's running out of time. He has
playing
to start smashing his
passive.
shields. He's
Yeah.
starting to get frustrated now. He's kicking recklessly.
Yeah.
And they're playing 1 aggressive, 1 defensive. Really nice player from Dam. Not giving anything away here to Ziloni. But a team kill! Disaster!
so can you
80 seconds
say?
left. Now Ziloni's breaking on the aggression. The flag is higher for Diak Monuren. But Zidoni can turn this round around. The Acht Monuren, not with a round yet. They have to take this. Junkie, turtling, tries to stay alive for his life. Does get the first hit on Zidoni here. Playing very defensive. Playing very, very defensive right now. Frustrating Zidoni, and he is going to be able to hold him out. He is going to be able to hold out this fight. And frustration here from Zidoni. Eventually finished up by Junkie.
Wow, that was exciting.
Now, that was an exciting round.
Close.
But, I mean...
Unfortunate with the team. That's the thing, in this moment, what really can help is to try shield stunning, for example. That's kind of a safe way to kill someone quickly. Or one is luring him away. At least you have a one-on-one fight and you still have this flag secured.
Well, I think, you know... I think it's frustrating for Zidoni because there was nothing he could really do there. You know, I wonder if it would benefit from having a slight change, maybe, you know, giving him an extra few seconds. I always think the change where instead of the round ending, if both teams were on the flags would just start raising. Both flags would start raising after the round ends, if you see what I'm saying, after the time finishes.
Okay, but only if they're both really close, right?
Yeah.
Like if one is closer,
so
then
it would give them an extra sort of 10 seconds or so just to finish that fight off. Because I feel it's a bit frustrating just to see Dam able to hold out there without actually taking the fight.
But don't you think DA deserved that round? Because, I mean, they had 2 players left, and...
They did, but I mean, you know, they weren't actually forced to fight, which is kind of, I think, a bit of a problem. I want to see the fight, you know what I mean?
You want a change that would encourage fighting in that moment.
Yeah.
But you know, on the other side, if you really think about it, usually what happens is people are just fighting. They're like, oh, another person, I have to kill him. And being this disciplined and just block is actually the bigger thing to do.
I don't fault Dam
from the
at all,
momentum. I know that Greed is sometimes really angry with us. He's like, no, just block and survive. And the flag is still higher for us and we just need to survive. And you know this, when someone says just survive, you instantly die, right? Like they totally jinx you with that.
Oh no, Zion's going to get caught out here. A little push from Dam as the flag spawns. THC under a lot of pressure. He could get caught out right now. And he comes support, but he does get caught out there. Very, very nice push from Dam. And the THC Cav not able to support him in that awkward slope.
I saw this tactic from IG. It's actually really smart when you play against so much cav. Just go along the ruin, so you have a little bit of a cover there. That's really nice. I think that was a good call from Dam.
And this opens up a great situation for Dam to start shooting into this flag as well.
Although it's already rising again. They don't have too much time.
That's true, yeah, Dam do have to get onto it.
Schnuffel and Todesengel advancing, that's good. I like that they all have their spears on. They are aware of the cav.
Dudu become another kill as well. Dudu looking very, very strong so far in this set. Going to the last round. Dam going to be looking to even things up right now, and they are doing pretty well so far. But Pippa going to bring down Elu as well.
The flag are going down, and the not flag goes up, so...
Yeah, Todesengel going to start doing some work on this flag. THC running out of players. And running out of health as well. They bring down Vinipoo. They need more kills and they need them fast. They do get them as well. Dusinski does get another kill. I mean, they still have low health, but they have the higher flag. 4 against 4.
Indeed. 30 seconds left.
Shrek moves into the fight and brings down Dudu as well. And THC looking strong in this round now. Coming for the comeback.
Oh, they turned this, yeah.
Junkie's brought down by Dusinski as well. And Dusinski has been massive in this last round. And now look, it's just Balian and Adrian left with the lower flag. And they can't even get onto it, I don't think. They're just going to raise it, I think, THC right now. They are.
That looks really
In fact, they are.
9 seconds, 8, 7.
And THC raised that flag.
Round over.
Well, I think
that's unfortunate.
That's a missed opportunity there for Dam.
Yeah, it could have been a really cool 2-2 first set.
But, not disaster there for Dam. Not disaster, I don't think.
Oh, no, that's true.
Because, you have to bear in mind, we did call Vegas as the stronger side before this.
Indeed. So it could go the exact other way around now.
Certainly
3-1 for...
This is Warband. Anything can happen.
True.
But right now the score is 3-1 with Thunders leading. I think a lot of people are expecting Dam to win this, which is quite interesting.
Really? It was totally open with my people that I asked. Like a few said Thunders, a few said Dan.
Well, most people told me Dan, but then Peacemaker messaged me before the stream and said that he thought that Thunders will win, so kind of interesting, mix of opinions there. What about sort of play-wise overall? I mean, do you think it's made a significant difference? Who do you think is... I mean, obviously, like, Thunders are winning, so I guess you would kind of pick them, but in terms of how they play so far, which team has impressed you and how?
I really wonder about Thunders. It feels like a complete new team. That's not the team I saw yesterday. I mean, it's still cool the way they play together and stuff, but yesterday it felt such a inf-heavy team that would start go to the flag and... Well, okay, they advanced the flag here too. That seems to be their thing, to put pressure on the enemy team by raising the flag. They did that very good. But I'm really impressed that they can pull such a heavy half tactic off. It's really cool.
Yeah, I agree. They're playing like a very strong side right now. Thunder's much stronger than we saw them against the Illuminati as well. So
from them, I think Schnuppel was really good, and Adrian did nice calf work. Meister Dudu had really nice shots.
Yeah, that's true. I think it might be the case that Thunders are raised a little bit by the presence of Zieloni. It seems like he's one of their real key players, and they're playing a lot better with him around. Dudziński as well had a really great set, I think, as well. Must be mentioned.
Dudziński, yeah.
Dudziński. I can't say these Polish names.
I don't know. I just Alinovsky, Pavlicek. That's so interesting. That was actually the name of my neighbors in my hometown.
Oh, really?
Like, years ago. Yeah, I'm so confused by that. Pavlicek. That's such a familiar name to me.
Well, a lot of Polish people in Germany, I guess, and lots of Polish-sounding surnames.
It's really interesting. It seems to be different in different cities or something. Like where I was going to school, there were mostly Russian people.
Oh, really?
In my class, in my school class, were 6 Russian people. And it was so cool because they came to Germany and they had to learn German first, and then they went to school and did the normal school stuff. So they were all like 1 or 2 years older than us. So they were already at the right age to buy alcohol and stuff. So it was really good to be friends with them. It was very, very funny.
Hanging out with all the Russians.
I like Russians, yeah.
Don't drink underage and drink responsibly, kids.
Indeed. Do that.
Alcohol's a dangerous drug. Okay, so we're going to be switching sides now, and
yeah,
Jack Monuren, I wonder, do they need some more cav? I don't know. I mean, Adrian's been able to do the work of sort of 2 or 3 cav, to be honest. Although did he get a couple of team kills there as well?
I think I would definitely still like to see the 3 archers on Vegir. I think their archers did good stuff and good work, so I would like to still see 3 archers. Then maybe 3 cav, 2 in, if they stick with their in. I think it could be okay.
I think that could work.
The Nord cav, the horses are okay, but the Nord, like the riders, they actually don't have so much armor, right? I think if you have 3 Vega archers and they focus and shoot just the rider, that could be very devastating. And if they shoot dragoons, for example, the black horses go down fast.
Yeah, that's true. What did you think of Zeloni's choice to take the warbow there? Not a common choice?
Is it not? I know that Reed likes the warbow.
Oh, really?
I mean, look at his kills. How many kills did he have in the end? Like 5, 6, 7?
Yeah, he did very well.
So I think he felt like not really threatened, so he could invest into his equipment, like into his weapon.
Well, some people just prefer the sort of faster fire rate the other bows offer. I mean, personally, if I play an open map, I tend to prefer like a strong bow. Oh, early kill there. Dude, not paying attention and Shrek's immediately able to take him out with the couch lance, and that's a big blunder there from Jack Monuren. Losing one of their archers immediately, and that's significant.
Well, this is exactly how the match started, so maybe they just replay everything now. So if we remember the first round, so
That is
now
true,
Dam
yeah.
will win this round.
But with only one
Of
archer,
being
it's going to be
down
very
1-2.
difficult, though, I think.
Yeah, that's true indeed. I like that Thunders take 2 inf now, so they switch it up.
Thunders, yeah, they're going to be sat in between these two sort of low ground flags, and I guess them taking inf is probably just a reaction to playing Nords, because Nords do have
And
this sort
also-
of slightly more usable inf.
Yeah, that's true. And they have the buddy system here again. Like Kokosh is protecting Siloni. I like this setup a lot. This is actually what we prepared against the IG match, and then we were so confused because IG was like, no, we won't go to the windmill or to the ruin or anywhere. They were just directly going into this huge ruin area and just camp up there, out of our sight.
It's kind of like what Dam are doing right now as well.
Yeah, this is really frustrating if you're standing down at the stone. Like Pavlicek and Tofix. Like, what can you do if they just completely hide in the ruin area up there?
Well, I guess it's just, you know, the map is a big old slope, and being on the top of the slope is generally an advantage. That's a tradition which holds true in real battles and has done throughout history. It's the high ground, right?
Dam is pushing forward, and they will probably jump out of the tower window. Yep, there comes the first
There's
Tortoise
Tortoise
angle.
angle. Schnuffel, a little
And-
bit hesitant, doesn't want to jump out yet, blocking his teammates.
Thunders! Already at the flag! Is this like a running thing? They are always the first at the flag, right? Like, only if it spawns directly in front of Dam's feet.
It's a very good idea, I think, to get the flag earlier. They've raised it a couple times as well. It's put pressure on Dam, which they haven't been able to deal with. I mean, Dam's still not making a move for the flag right now, and with having so much less cav, they have less map control. It's harder to move around the map as well with their dismounted troops. And it's going to be hard for them to stop this flag race, whereas Eric de Rota is going to be charging towards this, but they've got 2 recruits here playing infantry. Well, Junkie did have a nice set. Oh, well, they look a bit lost.
Yeah,
They've got to get to the flag fast, and they are going to make it there.
They definitely need cav support now.
They
like,
really
this
do.
is the moment where you need to ask your teammates, please cav support.
And Dam are getting kills at Tortoise angle, and Bayon are picking up kills. But in comes THE to drive
So does Thunders.
Dam off the flag, and oh, can they get there in time? They just can. Or can they? Tortoise angle is just about on the flag now, but they fought him off.
They shouldn't go away. Winnie Pooh, go closer to the flag.
But THD went off the flag as well.
The flag goes down, yeah.
But now
Topics
THD
goes
getting
back.
some kills,
Okay,
yeah, okay,
yeah,
they're going to raise
yeah,
it now,
yeah.
it looks like.
Okay, they're very dedicated to the flag. They won again by flag.
Yeah,
This is really nice to see. They play very, very good with the flag.
Dam just need to be more aggressive and more active around these flags, because they're just losing rounds needlessly, to be honest. They're losing rounds without losing all their players, and that means that they're not putting their all into it.
Ooh, a drop on the Thunder side.
That's a bit of a lifeline
hope
here
he
for
can
Jack Monuren.
Come
I
back
don't know if
in.
they can sub in someone else. I don't know what the rules are around that.
Now there are 9 people on Dam's side. What is this? Okay, he got out again. That was confusing. Oh, Dam is so nice. They actually dropped one down, I think,
Maybe, who knows?
to make it equal. Or did they also have a disconnect? No, he says thanks. So wow, wow, fair play from Dam's side here. Big props, Jesus, wow.
Yeah, you got timed out, look.
Dang! Okay, I take it back. Oh.
To be honest, I don't think you need to be... You don't need to drop when someone on the opponent's side does. I mean, it's obviously... It's a bummer for them, but what can you really do?
The problem is also that you should at least, like, if you do it, then please talk about it. I know a few players who really love to do this, and I had a few matches where they just instantly decided to drop. Like, they didn't even talk to us, and it's really sad if your archer drops in that moment. You know, then you only have 1 archer left. That's a little bit unfortunate then. I think right now, if I would drop someone, I would probably drop an inf.
Yeah, well, they got the recruits playing infantry anyway, so they'd probably be the first to be axed from the damn team. Damn, Watson's just going to camp the high ground. This is fine as long as they're not playing too passive around the flags. I actually like the position they've taken down towards this road, because it means that if the flag spawns down by the rocks, they're in good position to take it anyway. And if it spawns by the forest, it's a long way away from THG too. Spawns in the forest now, so Dam got a... Well, They got to switch what they're doing. I don't know. I don't like this push.
I think they don't go for the flag. They want to stop Thunders, but Thunders are already...
They might be able to catch a few of them in transit. They can catch Ziloni in transit, perhaps. But in comes Shrek as well. Yeah, they caught Ziloni. He's been caught a couple of times, actually, away from his team. But now THD running towards the flag once again, and damn, could just get stuck down here. They are moving in, though. Junkie and
Now it's
Shuffle.
interesting.
Gonna start making moves towards the flag. THD not raising it yet. 1:20 seconds remaining in the round.
Topics is just running there now without blocking, so he will be there first. Dam is approaching though.
And THD has started to raid the flag.
Thunders are still a player down.
I wish I caught up in some awkward melee fights here. He's gonna get taken down, I think. Still alive somehow, but is brought down by Dam. And Dam with a big player advantage right now. 7 players to 5. Moving towards the flag. I think Dam should take this round, surely. Minipa brings down Kokosh. That should be enough. Shrek goes to the couch lines, gets a big hit, but not a kill, and is brought down himself. Down goes towards angle, but it won't be enough.
Now they're shooting into...
Junkie racing the flag now. It's Ilu and Dushinsky left. He surely will be taken down. Ilu finished off by Balian, and then down goes Dushinsky. Dam looking a lot more confident in that round, actually. It was a really nice move early on. They did manage to catch out Ziloni and basically do some damage to Thunder's early doors, which is really smart. And they didn't leave it too late for the flag either, so I think this is Dam's plan starting to come together. I guess just in a couple of rounds before, they've been a little bit too passive and not quite executing as they had planned.
I know that they were struggling a little bit before the match started to get all the players together, and as you mentioned, a few recruits are playing now, and Vincent's also said to me a few are playing from the B team, so I think I'm not saying that it's not the best players or something like that, but the problem is if it's in your head, like if you think that you don't have the best players, then you just play a little bit more hesitant, a little bit more unsure. But this victory now, like it was a very clear round they won. This could give them hopefully a little bit motivation to get more rounds. Maybe it's a start. I mean, it's 1-1, it's still quite close.
It's possible,
if they win the next 2 rounds, then it's a draw again from the first match.
Yeah, I think Dam looking plenty threatening in this match. I don't think they have to be too concerned about the current scoreline. As long as they get 1 round here, they'll be fighting fit, ready to fight out in the next round. Honestly, I think the Inf of Dam have looked a little bit stronger so far, I want to say. It's hard to be totally sure about that, but I think perhaps they have looked a little bit more dangerous. Dudu's melee looks pretty good as well. Playing as Archer, Toda's angle looks fairly strong too.
It seems that they are good in sticking together, right? Like they tried, when they caught out Ziloni there, they killed him fast, and then when they were at the flag, there was no team kill happening. That was nice. Like, sure, like when Ziloni was fighting on the flag against the 2, that was a bit unfortunate. But now on the Vegas side, they seem to, show a good skill. The flag spawned down in the village.
Yeah, we're going to see the rock flag spawn.
Guess who's the first there?
THD. So yeah, it's a nice move from THD. I mean, they were going to be pretty close no matter what flag spawned there. But Diakman are not in a bad position at all. They're going to move down onto the slope towards this flag. Or down from the slope towards this flag. Which is a nice position to be in. They're clumping up a little bit. They're being a little bit passive right now, but they are going to get down there fairly soon. I love the Illuminati, Diakmunder and banner they have going on there. That little eye. Something we noticed actually.
That's too.
Oh, Schnuffle with a big shot there. Going to take down Ilu. Whoa, that's a major shot. That's one less cap for THD, and THD down up to 6 players.
Yeah.
In comes Junkie. It's a big hit on Kokosh. Who's switched up by
flag fight broken.
By Vinny Pooh. Double kill now for Vinny Pooh. And he wants a triple. Doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, Vega looks really strong here. Like they
seems like Dam kind of
push
starting to run away with it, yeah.
And,
Only Dushinsky and Shrek left.
Finally realized how important these flag fights are.
Big shot from Schnuffle there. Schnuffle playing great as Archer right now, actually. Getting great hits. And kills.
Yeah, I agree. think before they might have put too much effort into pushing the archers or something like that, but this round there was one archer, I think Pavlicek, at the tree, but this time the Acht Monuren inf didn't really bother with the archers, they just went directly to the flag, and they had to because the flag was higher and the fight brought out there, and then just one calf tried to keep the archer busy, so he was distracted and couldn't participate in the flag fight. So I think that's a better tactic for them.
Yeah, I'd agree. And it has to be noted that what's working out for them so well right now is that the THG archers have not been able to do anything so far this set. They've either been caught out or they've been distracted. Neither of them have got any kills.
That's true, yeah. Not Archer.
Yeah, it's true. Not Archers. Very difficult
You
one.
know, it would be so amazing if you talked about changes before, and oh god, I would love it so much if you could have assist kills. If you just... it is in so many other games, right? If you put a lot of damage into someone, please, like, oh god, if you have assist
Alright,
kills...
alright, the request is taken, the request is understood. Let's not get too much into this. I went on to 4chan this morning to clear up an issue about Banlord. Actually, I'll talk about this in the break, because I think we've got a bit of action going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is an exciting round. If the Acht Monuren, if they win this round, then they will go into the half break with a draw, which is much, much nicer than to be behind. And we have an exciting match! Like, oh my god, finally a close match again!
So they're only taking pot shots right now, playing with the longbow.
The longbow.
Do like that? Do like the longbow? It's nothing I was ever very good at using myself though. Even
even with your 98 Vendetta points.
even with my 98 Vendetta points. I'm so proud of that.
You can be, come on.
Every single one of them.
Yeah. Oh, the flag spawned. Okay, and this is the first time that
I think I might have 97 actually, to be fair, but 98 would be amazing too.
Dam is at the flag and they're raising it for the first time in the match. They are there first and they look very dominant there. This is scary to push into.
Yeah.
Tofix is holding back. He went a few steps forward and then like, no. Backwards again.
All three of them sitting on that flag right now. It's going to be really hard for any of the cats to push on.
Kokosh, the brave leader of Thunders, is leading like side by side with Tofix. They are approaching the flag. They know how important this is.
It's important for the Damn Cats to come and support, though. Brilliant, nice work from Vinny. They're going to get in immediately and thwart that push from THG. But oh, what a brilliant cow shot from Shrek. They're going to dismount Adrian immediately. Although he will be able to do some damage on the flag here, as he's playing with the Melarama. Kills him in from Dam right now. Ilu goes down. Aju goes down. And well, Eric Derota is brought down, but I think the Apenor are going to take this. But Shrek fighting back, though. It's not over yet for THD.
Oh,
as Thomas goes down. Oh, a double kill there from Schnuffel now.
Yeah. This looks really
it's just
nice.
Shishki left.
Mm-hmm.
Can Schnuffel
it
get...
seems like they...
Oh, no, he can't.
They found their rhythm now.
Yeah, big time.
Looked really nice. And I think we can really say that Vegas is stronger. Like we saw it, it was... Vegas will win this map 6-2.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think the Archers made a big difference there. You saw like how ineffective Thunders were able to be, or how ineffective they were as Nordic Archers.
Indeed, yeah. Ziloni 0-4 now, and before he had so many kills.
Yeah.
And on the other side, Schnuffel 7-0 now. Amazing spawn for him.
7-0, wow.
Yeah.
It's great.
Very schnuffelig.
Does that mean cuddly?
Yeah. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Dan because they also have a female player. Awesome, I love that.
Oh, really?
More women in Warband.
Who is it?
I don't know if I should say.
Oh, okay,
She's
fair
a
enough.
little bit younger. She's the younger sister of a very long member, so
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'm always a little bit hesitant.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't mean to. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, I want to welcome her in the scene, and I hope you have a great time here. And
Oh, that's cool.
maybe I can play with her sometimes a little bit. That would be cool. Really would like that.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, you know, it's always good to have more girls in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big imbalance in the competitive scene right now for whatever reason.
Yeah, I really don't know why, because in the beginning it's a little bit overwhelming for sure, but I really think it's in that regard it's one of the nicest online community scenes, because everyone, like, I never had an issue with that. Like, if anyone is ever saying anything sexist, for example, they would instantly kicking from IGBG and stuff like that, you know, like, people are really looking out. That's really cool.
I mean, you know, there's the case that people would be trying to be offensive in any way they can a lot of the time, especially on the internet where they can be more anonymous. But I like to think that we're not one of the worst, at least.
No, definitely not. I heard from a few other girls that they sometimes had issues, but I personally had never an issue with that. Usually I just get insulted for being bad, but that's just because I'm bad. Like, they don't insult me because I'm playing bad as a woman, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, yeah, I mean, everyone gets called noob every now and then. I actually heard sometimes it's a compliment if someone is so angry and ragey and says like, "Ah, you're a noob, you can't play," blah, blah, blah. You can take it as a compliment, because then he's just frustrated that you kill him so many times.
Yeah, it's possible. And if someone's criticizing your play, at least they
notice you.
Yeah, and they're respecting your ability to play better.
Oh yeah, this is a very good point. Sometimes I'm actually offended when people say, "Oh, this was a good match," because I'm thinking like, no, no, this was a shit match. Like, seriously, oh god, I played so horribly. I could do so much better. Oh, are we going live? Do we need the map intro?
I don't think are we going live? Oh, I think we are. Let's hit that map intro then.
Yeah, real live.
Alright, that's the Mountain Fortress map intro. It's one which I do love dearly, and it's a map made by Thunderon. I think it's a great map, and looking forward to seeing it played. With the score currently 4-4, Jack Monuren playing as the Saturn side against...
Is that another Omen? Oh,
against the Rodox. Oh, Thunderon.
Rodox. Yeah, ooh, another Omen.
That is an Omen. Thunder's on Thunderon's map.
Stay tuned to get
Thunder
the
and
answer.
Ankara. There's Thunder, which is causing horrific disasters in Germany, which is obviously awful, but could still be an Omen.
Another Omen. They have the same setup here. 2 archers, 2 cav, and 4 inf on both sides. I think that's okay. I would have taken maybe 1 more crossbow, but it depends on what tactics you're playing. Like, if you stick together like this on the balcony, 2 archers are definitely totally enough.
That's fair enough. Yeah, no, I think either way is viable. It is a crossbow friendly map, but at the same time, you know, if they prefer to play with lots of inf, which we obviously have seen them do in the past, then maybe that's just how it suits their style. So I think it's totally legitimate to play the way they're playing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I do want to quickly, just before the flag spawns, give a quick shout out to Peacemaker, because he's said really nice things about the Mountain Fortress map intro there. He's a big fan of the song and the map intro, so sub Peace. Okay.
That's cool that he is watching his another German team here.
I don't know if he's watching them right now, but maybe he will do. But I just think I know that he mentioned earlier today about the Mountain Fortress map intro.
Okay.
People come and ask me about the song. It's actually a song made by I believe it's Jason. Oh, I should know his name, but it's audionautics.com. You check that out. Kicking off now, and flag is high for Jack Monuren there. They got there a little bit earlier. Toffee's brought down early in this fight as well, and THG looking really outnumbered right now. They need their CAS support. Lou comes in, but not able to get too much done right now. And THG just losing players. Lou runs into the flag, and that is not ideal there from my Lou. 1 kill back from Shrek, but he's got low health, and Doodoo just running rampant right now.
Only 4 players left.
Double kill from Shrek.
Double kill from Doodoo.
And, well, Adrian finishing off with a double kill there. Jack Monuren take the lead now. After going down early on in this match, they now come back to take a lead.
Yeah,
and
really
Thunder's got to think about what they're doing right now, because they lost a lot of players early on that round. They split They split up way too much for the push, in my opinion, and they did not have enough support.
I really want to see them to go somewhere else now. They cannot just camp in the crossroad.
Why not?
Because the flag spawned there. I want them to go to the new path, for example. At least they are a little bit closer to the
it's possible.
ruins then and to the open. Or they can do the full circle and just push them off the balcony if they feel confident. By the way, I also really like to talk about drops, and I'm a little bit irritated when the archers only get this brown shield. Like not the... Do you know the right names?
The
kite
plain
shield?
kite shield.
Plain kite shield, yeah. Because you can make a beautiful drop. You just have one inf and one archer, make a buddy system, and the inf drops a shield, a good shield, and the archer drops a skimmy. And so they can exchange that, and then the archer has a solid shield. I'm not sure where they're
looks
not
like the imp
doing
have
that.
simmies, so I guess they have been doing that drop, or well, not all of them have them. Junkie doesn't. Eric DeRota's gonna... Well, he's looted a...
So maybe what they do
Yeah,
is
I
they
don't know.
get the skimmy, but they still only drop the
Yeah, maybe
bad
they just keep the
shields
money,
and
it's
get
greedy
better
imp.
armor. Yeah. I mean, look at their armor. Look at Toto's angle armor. Nice,
yeah,
nice.
and Rota as well has got himself some nice mail.
Oh yeah, really nice. How many kills does he have? 2. Okay.
And he's got a miniature cleaver as well. And the
Did
thing
we,
is...
by the way,
Go ahead.
find out who is at Zio of Rome? Did you find out if that's Arthurson?
Well, that's not Arthur, I don't think. Because Arthur can't play in this tournament anyway because he played for Castellans.
Ah, okay.
I wonder if it might be. I
so-
wondered if it might be Rome, but I don't think it is Rome either. So
Ah yeah, because Rome is playing for Castellans with K, right?
yes, I think it is. Yeah.
So it's really just at Zio, which is totally enough and
Offering.
fine. Greetings.
THG sitting on the flag this time, and well, so far in this match, it seems like most of the time the team that gets to the flag first is winning the rounds.
And Pavlicek has a beautiful spot up there.
But early
Really
kills coming in here for
hard
Dam
to-
right now. Achu and Shrek's both brought down very early on. Junkie and Dudu pick up kills as well, and whoa, they're running over THG right now. Diak Monuren looking scary here as they stand inside. And
They
Kokosh
totally
with no
have
response.
momentum. Ziloni fighting alone against
Doing
3
what he
people
can.
there.
He fights Ziloni, he dies Ziloni.
Aww. Poetic. Poetic. Yeah, this looks really good. Like,
Whitewash.
damn, wow, respect. Nice.
Whitewash
I think
from Diak
Serenade
Monuren.
can be very strong. I mean, they have the axes, they have the jabs, they have the bow, which can have the fast rate of fire, right?
And they now, and they
So
now
it's
have
really nice.
Adrian on a big heavy horse, which is going to cause more and more problems here. That's going to be so hard for them to deal with. This horse is so heavy.
I saw Adrian on IGBG today and died by him, so he's really tricky to play against. I can totally see him doing work here. He's very often playing in public, so
Interesting that Vinny
he's
is playing without a
training lot.
horse. He's playing dismounted cav. Sounding that's really weird. Why is he doing that?
I don't know.
Okay, Kokosh brought down. Looks like THG's going to go for a charge here. Not a bad idea, but they're lacking support here. Their cav is not here yet. Pavlicek does get 1 kill though. They cav need to come in now, and they are going to get here now, but it's a little bit late. And they do finally get eventually. But immediately caught out by Vinny Poo there, recognizing this and making a big difference as the dismounted cav roll there. But THG getting the kills right now.
I think they switched something up in their setup. I think they only had 1 archer this round
That's
and
possible,
much more
yeah.
inf.
And the cav, finally when they got in here, they have made a big difference, but it's not over yet.
It's not over yet. It's 3 to 4.
And Shuffle with a double kill. Dudu picks up a kill as well, and now down with the advantage once again. And they have Adrian still mounted. Ziloni under a lot of pressure right now. Fighting alone once again. He backs off to try and get some relief from the horseman here. But Adrian going to keep causing him problems.
Dismounts
Ziloni gets a big kill on Shuffle there. And elsewhere we have a fight going on between Ilu and Dudu, and Ilu needs to take him down. Ziloni doing what he can right now.
No. Dudu. Oh, this is beautiful coming around the corner. Oh, I thought he could surprise him.
Early kill there, early hit there from Ziloni, but he's against 2 archers and a horseman right now. He's gonna get hit, he's gonna get damaged, and it's so hard for Ziloni right now. Does what he can, but it's
This
brought down
was-
by Adrian.
Yeah, this was really amazing from Dudu. I think he did huge work there because
Yeah.
the Cav was basically trying to do this full circle charge and come to the stone bridge, but Dudu just said like, nope, stop. And then they had a little bit of fight there, and then the Cav wanted to ride away, and Dudu dismounted him, and then he kept him busy all the time. So they outnumbered Ziloni on the stone bridge.
Will he be able to get a horse this time? I think last round was a bit of a mistake.
No. I think maybe they did it so Adrian basically only bought his equipment, and Winnie Pooh bought this big war horse.
No,
and then he
I'm
gave
not sure
it
if
to
that's
her.
right, because Winnie Pooh had really heavy armor as well, so I don't know if that would be possible. I'm not
Are you
sure.
sure? I think he had this.
Well, Winnie Pooh
very-
last round he had he might have had one of the best armors for the Cav, so I mean he would have had to have a lot of money to do that. I'm sure the streamer will
I
know
don't
that.
know. I thought he had this very thin cloth armor, which is just
No, it's the one which is like
light.
one better than this one, I think. one he's wearing.
Okay.
It's one that only the Cav can get on Saturns, when I think he was wearing
Maybe then he just missed to take a horse.
that. Yeah, maybe he
I don't
right
know.
clicked it by accident, I don't know, who knows.
Look at that! Look at Thunders! No Archer at all.
Maybe this is what they played last round, actually. I'm actually thinking about it, it's possible. This might have been what they played last round, to be honest.
Adrian is dead.
Whoa, where did that happen?
It's in the crossroad. This is the best armor? Because I think this is the one that Winnie Pooh had last time.
Where is this?
In the crossroad. Where Thunders is standing. It looks like
that was,
Adrian just
that was the armor.
charged
That was the
into
armor that
Thunders.
That was the armor that Vinnie Pooh had last time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not so familiar with the Cav armor. I should actually look at all the equipment.
There's one better than that, like, which Cav can get as well. I think Cav can afford the. I think Cav can technically buy the elite armor for Saurons as well. I'm not sure. It might only be the infantry. But there's an elite armor for Saurons, but that's just ridiculously expensive. We never see it in competitive.
Flex spawned outside in the open. First time spawning there. Let's see who has the better approach to that. Bellion.
Well, THG have the bridge, which is often quite important here, but they have no
That's
Cav
true.
to make or archers to make use of it. So they're just going to move on to the flag right now.
That's also true. Oh, that's really a shame. Like, one archer on the bridge could have done so much here.
And now the problem is they just sort of moved towards the flag, and now they're kind of just sat in front
like
of.
a huge bubble.
And they just sat in front of the two archers of the Acht Monuren with nothing really to deal with them except for Shrek, who was taken down by a Snuffle headshot there. What
no
a shot!
more Cav, no more archers for
Yeah,
Thunders.
I think Thunder's just going to get shot to pieces right now. They've got nothing to deal with these two archers of the Acht Monuren. Dango's Kokosh. I mean, there's just no challenge on them at all. Like Dango's TM3 as well, and you can't let archers just shoot unchallenged into melee fights, no matter who it is. These two archers are playing very well right now as well. Batting with a double kill, and
Indy.
yeah, just like a big mispositioning there from Thunders. They, well, nice triple kill there.
Dodo 7-0 now.
That was a really big sort of positioning error, I think, there from Thunders. They had to sort of go for those archers with all their players or do something different, because just sitting in front of them there is not going to win you the round.
Yeah, kind of like after the equal start on Desolation Valley, now a clear 4-0 for the Acht Monuren.
Yeah, it's interesting because the Acht Monuren, now they're on match point. And it's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure on Thunders.
I also don't really think. Do you think it was just a faction question? Like, do you think
No, not at all.
Rodok is so horribly under?
No, not at all, not at all. I
Okay.
think there were mistakes there from Thunders. I mean, you saw them in the last round, they had some issues. It was partly the Acht Monuren kind of got ahead with gold. There was partly just like individual play. Like, it was really good of the Acht Monuren to be able to get that heavy horse after the second round. That's like a really early time to be able to buy it. And
True.
that was, I think, too much for Thunders to deal with partly. But also, yeah, just a couple of individual errors. Fights that were lost, which perhaps could have been won, and that sort of made the difference. The archers weren't able to be effective as well, the crossbows. I think they perhaps made their switch. It was a good switch, and it almost won them a round in the third round, but maybe a little bit too late. I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean, you never know. It was good in the third round, but in the fourth round, it might have cost them the round.
Yeah, I
because they didn't have any archers.
It was also a sort of a tactical error in the last round. Just moving towards the flag without really adjusting the archers. Great
Yeah,
shot. I mean, you can't deny that there was just great play from Dam overall, though. Their infantry teamwork looking really strong, and obviously Dudu picking up, what was it, a 7-0 score?
Yeah, 7-0 for
Yeah.
Dudu.
And Schnuffel was getting 6 shots as well, like
Yeah,
Bailey
Bailey
last
as
round
well.
against Shrek. Yeah, he was
Indeed.
great at playing it. So I think that was really the difference. Was just some good individual performances from Jack Monuren. Thunder's just not quite shining where they really needed to.
I wonder if they have a special relationship to Rodok, because now if I think about yesterday, this was exactly the spawn where they took so many in on Reverend Village, right? Like they had 5 in on an open map. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they just love Rodok and everyone wants to play it. But yeah, I'm really curious if Thunders can hold off a little bit longer.
One thing that Jack Monuren did quite well really early on was like picking up Rodok gear. I don't know which infantry unit it was, but they got a military cleaver. And the cruel irony of Rodox is that like the military cleaver is best against Rodox, because Rodox have that paper armor. So the military cleaver just does so much damage against it. It's got like 35 damage I think on the military cleaver, which is basically like it's like an axe, but it's long and it's fast. So it's just devastating.
I didn't know that. Okay, that's really...
Yeah, the Rodox Civil Wars must be bloody every time. Everyone just charging in with like sort of wafer thin cloth armor and brutal like orcish cleavers or whatever.
I'm wondering now, we mentioned in the beginning that Dam didn't really felt so safe, or how do you say it? They were not so the first like Desolation Valley, they didn't felt so good there. Like they had problems apparently in the training or something, I don't know. And playing that 4-4, coming to this map that they really love, I feel like they kind of breathe out in relief, you know, like, ah, good, we got through the hard map, now we can have fun, guys. And then they just started to play. This is how it feels to me. They
said specifically that they love this map, then, have they?
Yeah, they feel much happier here, that's for sure.
That's interesting.
And this is the thing, like sometimes it's only in your head. If you repeatedly say to yourself, we are bad on this map, like, it's another, I think it's another sign. But they did really good. Like I'm happy with their performance. Damn, you're a new fan.
Damn you. Have a new fan.
Okay, re-end live. So let's see if Thunders can turn this around as being Serenades.
Okay. We want to jump into the game in just a second.
2 archers and 1 cav for Thunders, and 3 archers, 2 cav for the Acht Monuren. So I really like this, 3 expos. I'm curious to see how they work with it.
Yeah, this is what you suggested is the best kind of approach to play on the Rodok side from the start.
Not the best, like really you need, that's by the way also the thing with yesterday for Lauren. Vega is strong, but you need to play the tactics where you need these 3 archers, you know? It's not like, it's always difficult.
No, yeah, it's a very fair point. I'd agree.
I don't know if you remember the Frag versus Wolfpack match. We also played it on this Mountain Fortress. If people are interested, we show a tactic where we have 3 expos, and it worked really nicely. Whoa! Very soon a push here from Thunders.
I love this in Thunders.
They
it's
feel the pressure.
It's match point for Jack Monuren, but they're going to just go for it.
Start with it!
It's not the team kill, but it's not the end of the world. They'll get one back soon.
They're on fire! They're fighting!
Immediately she pulls one back, and Thunders are not phased by this at all. They're going to charge right to Jack Monuren, and it's looking pretty good, I think, for them at the moment. They are a player down right now, and Dam's starting to get a couple of kills. Actually, but their cav can make a difference if they can get stuff done here. Strix moves away from this other horseman to try and get involved in this fight. Oh, it's just
look at Schnuffel and Dudu, like how they split up and shoot from 2 sides here.
Yeah, the kill's just coming from Jack Monuren, too strong right now, and it looks like Dam going to be taking this match point. in the first round. This last set, it was a nice idea from Thunders. I think they did catch Dam off guard, but Dam were able to react fast enough. And now it's just Shrek left. He knows. He knows how difficult this is.
If you play with so many expos, you need to make sure that you don't stick too close and just get overrun. You need to be a little bit spread out, because then you can make a perfect kiting technique. Like, you just... Here they rushed into this restaurant area, as we call it, where the table is and the well. And a few archers were on the other side, where the fence is, and a few archers were at the balcony, so it was beautiful for Dam. It was a bit scary in the beginning, but soon the kills came in, and then it was quite easy to just play it down.
And the final result is 9-4 to Jack Monuren. They take their first win in the ECL competition, as we can see by the bracket. They were currently sitting on no wins after 2 games, alongside Thunders. But they have finally broken their bad streak and got underway in this competition. Thunders, unfortunately, now sitting on 3 matches played and 3 losses so far. They have to think about how they can change it up in future weeks. But Diakon are looking pretty strong right now, and perhaps have found a bit of strength finally. Some really great individual performances from them as well.
Yeah, I agree. Dudu, Adrian, Schnuffel, really nice.
Yeah.
Todes Engel, also not bad.
Okay then. So I think...
I wonder where Vincent's is. Do you think Vincent's is Winnie Pooh, maybe? Could
Yeah, no, I think he is, yes. He is, yeah.
Ah. 5-1. Nice. Also nice score. This is really cool, you know? It's really cool when you have a team where everyone really participates and really brings his part to the match, right? Like, I really like this. It's so risky if you have one person who's completely carrying the team. If you have it like this and everyone is giving a little bit, it's much easier. It's really good. It's not so bad if one person has no time for a match. Ziloni goes down very soon in the round here.
Well, we're actually in the post game now, so we're just going to be trying to bring in some down players for an interview.
Ah, cool. I would like to meet them. I see now that Thunders actually have a few ping issues. For example, Pavlicek has ping jumps going up to 300. Now 100 again.
Yeah, it could have been
and
something that caused a few
Kokosh
problems.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But luckily no one dropped out again.
I think we will have some down players joining us. I want to say thanks everyone for watching for the time being. Definitely going to stream more ECL games. It's such a cool tournament being run for, you know, some of the teams that didn't quite make it into the ECS, or, you know, make it as far as they perhaps would have hoped. So yeah, as always, very nice to see lots of things going on for everyone in the scene. Lots of competitive Warband being played, which is what I love to see as community manager.
Me too.
And we have a nice tweet in from Greed as well, saying great game so far between Thunders and Dam. A little bit of a late read out there. But thanks to Greed there for tweeting in to us. We do love it when you tweet in. So that's more tweets. Send us your questions for Diakon Monuren, because they're going to come and say out to us, I think, pretty soon.
Okay. Should we ask them for their name?
Yes,
So
I
they
think
have
we
to
have asked.
explain
I think we asked them this before, and they explained something. But I can't remember what it is now, so we have to ask them again.
I'm sure they love to share their story.
Okay. Yes, I'm sure they'll be on the way soon to come and speak to us.
It's only one more round to play, so I'm sure they will. I'm actually not really sure about the result right now, because I think I forgot in some break to erase the break rounds. For me right now it says Thunders has 10 and the Acht Monuren Acht, but that's obviously not true. What did you... Wait, let me see. They won 4-0 on Mountain Fortress. And then another round. So 9-4.
Yeah, 9-4.
That's quite clear. I think they really feel much more confident on Mountain Fortress.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as they got to Mountain Fortress, they just started to dominate, really. Thunder's kind of got a little bit overwhelmed, I guess. They couldn't
If you
cope with
think
it.
about it, it was like slowly swapping towards the dumb direction, right? Like first Thunders won 3-1,
Yeah.
and then they lost 1-3, and then they lost 0-4.
Yeah,
so
that
it
actually means
was
that...
getting worse and worse.
Yeah, that's so true. They won a lot of rounds, kind of like... I mean, they basically won 8-1, I guess, after the first 3 rounds. Or the first set.
hmm The match is over now, so I'm sure a few damn players will have time to come visiting us. And by the way, I asked for permission. I can make jokes like that.
Well, I think they're into it as well. I mean...
Yeah, they totally love it. That's how they use their damn, like the short letters in the German word verdammt.
Yeah.
Another German word I can teach to you.
It's verdammte Vincenz. Vincenz.
Verdammte Vincenz. Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. That's so cool. Like in the interview that I mentioned in the beginning, they actually said that they don't really have high goals. They're not saying, oh, we will be top 3 or something like that. They actually just wanted to get some experience and learn to play together better. And this is amazing. It just puts away all the pressure that you put on yourself. It's just about having fun and see how far you can get with that. And I mean, today it really worked out. It was really nice.
Yeah, and they're going from strength to strength as well, I think, damn. Like, they've come a long way from where they were before. I hope they can go further and progress further in the scene as well. Will we be seeing any of them in the German tournament, do you know?
Yeah, but the problem is there that it's not about clans, it's about where you live. So all the German teams will be completely messed up and mixed, and I'm very curious about that. I will play with people together that I never played together before, so that's awesome. And I also will have Firo in my team, so yay, awesome. I can play with him again. Like first Aquila, and then he joined us for the ECS, and now I can play again with him. It's really cool.
He's another player from Baden-Württemberg, is he?
Yeah, Baden-Württemberg. If I get chosen, like we already have so many people who are in our Baden-Württemberg group, so I'm not really sure.
You're picking up Baden-Württemberg right now? Bit of smack talk, kind of?
What? No, I'm saying that we have so many people that I'm probably too bad.
You have so many good players in Baden-Württemberg, you're going to win. Is that what you're trying to say? You trying to psych out Bavaria right now?
Oh god, I already got in so much trouble for that.
Really?
Jarl is really angry with me. Yeah. I asked him if he would merc for a match for us, and he's like, no. I'm beleidigt. I actually don't know the English word for that. He's pissed at me, basically.
Okay.
And I'm like, what? And then he said, no, just kidding. Oh, I heard that they are at the entrance. You can move them in if you want.
I think we've got Ban and Vincenz in there. Vincenz in there.
Mhm.
So let's just get them ready to come in. I think we might be having one more player come in. I think Judy might be on his way, but well, we'll just.
Yeah, why not?
I think we'll get going now anyway. Okay.
Mhm.
Hello.
Good evening, gentlemen. Congratulations on the win. Very